Virgos, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. This is going to be your end of September reading. Keep in mind that this is general, so not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you want something tailored just for you, the link to book that reading is in the description box below, or you can go to ascendingspiritually.com. So let's see what my Virgos have going on. What do you need to know as far as the end of September? And let's see. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Chariot, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands, Seven of Cups, and Two of Wands to the Strength card. So from what I'm seeing, you guys are usually very stable, grounded, someone who can take care of not only the home, the career, children as well, if you have any. But I feel like within the end of September, there's something that's going to happen that's going to cause you to feel imbalanced. Can also be the energy of being ungrounded, or the energy of overspending, and just something is affecting you in your environment. And whatever this is, it could be another person, possibly a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, or it's just an individual that's very passionate. And this is someone who knows what they want and they go after it. With the Ten of Swords being here, there is a possibility that some of you are going to either be feeling betrayed or actually betrayed in some type of way. Because I feel like someone here decided to stab you in the back multiple times, and this was something that caused you a lot of confusion. With the Ten of Swords being here, I also feel like you guys need to put permanent endings to things that are not working out in your life. These are relationships, environments that don't serve you, behavior patterns that you may have that you need to release. Ten of Swords is all about permanent endings and also completing cycles. The Chariot is here to tell me that once you let go of whatever it is that you need to let go of, you're going to end up moving forward fast and furiously. Someone here could be dealing with a Cancer, possibly even a Leo. I think I said that. But with the Chariot, you are on a specific type of path. And this path, it's divinely guided. I feel like there's a lot of distractions that you may receive from the earthly realm, but you need to kind of keep your eye on the prize and have tunnel vision for whatever it is that your goals may be. Because a lot of you have some type of like major destiny or role that you're meant to play. But if you get distracted by the things that are in the earthly 3D realm, you could end up, missing out on opportunities that are meant for you. Five of Pentacles is here to show that some of you will be having financial issues. If this is not job loss, it's just the energy of either spending too much or, feeling like you don't have enough to get you by. So this is like the energy of you having enough money for your bills, but not having anything extra for you as far as extracurricular activities, things that you may have on your wish list. So this is just the energy of you needing to budget. I also feel like some of you know that you have to remove yourself from someone else's life, or you know that it's the best thing to do, and you're struggling with this because you still want this person in your life, either because you care about them deeply or because they bring some type of substance or they play some type of role that's in your life. Whoever this person is, like I said, they are very passionate and driven. This is somebody who's good looking. King of Wands sometimes can be the energy of somebody who is non-committal, because the King of Wands, if there was a king out of the deck that would be likely to cheat, it would be this one. Just because they tend to have like this wandering eye, and they always have this grass is always greener on the other side ideology when it's not actually true. But with the Seven of Cups, just know that this person, if you put your trust in them, they're going to end up bringing confusion and possibly illusions into your life. There's somebody here that's not able to move forward from an ex from the past. If this is you, this lets me know that you have to move forward. You need to be able to choose a new direction and know that if this person is meant for you, then your paths will end up realigning in some type of way. Someone here is going to be offering you a new beginning, or offering you, some type of collaboration, and you have to take a look at what's being presented to you, because it could be some type of false offer. Two of Wands is here to let me know that whatever path you're going on, it's not necessarily working out to your benefit. So there are adjustments that you need to make in your life as far as you choosing a new direction towards something that's more beneficial to you. The Strength card is here to let me know that some of you are reluctant or are avoiding looking within yourself. There's answers, there's things that need to be addressed, wounds, things that you need to heal from, and you need to find the strength required in order to do this. It's going to be a difficult path. Anytime we have to look inside of ourselves, it causes, resentment, hurt, and past pain to arise. this may be something that you're avoiding. I also feel like someone here could be having headaches. There is an emphasis on the skull or something going on in the cerebral area of your brain. So I feel you need to watch out for excessive stress, maybe even headaches, migraines, something of that manner. So try to drink more water, go get some sunlight. If you have anybody around you that you know causes you to just feel out of balance, you may need to separate yourself from this person for a while, either until they have a change of behavior or until you're able to block out whatever negativity that they may shoot towards you. Strength card is also here to let me know that you have had a lot of strength up until this point. A lot of my Virgos have had to deal with not only adversity, but just a lot of chaos, and you have moved through it beautifully. I just feel like there's some adjustments that you could make to make your life a whole lot easier. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. I want to know, why is this King of Wands here? Why is this King of Wands here? King of Cups, Four of Cups, the Tower. So this is somebody that I feel has deep emotions for you. Whether they've told you this or not, this individual loves you. And if this is like some type of same-sex relationship, let's say it's a male dealing with a male, this is somebody that is not necessarily open with how they feel about you. It could have something to do with the way society deals with same-sex relationships, but someone here I feel has deep emotions, but they're not willing to disclose them to you, so they're keeping this to themselves. They're keeping it close to their chest, and I feel like there is going to be some type of tower moment that comes in from this individual. Either they're going to cause havoc and strife and anguish in your life, or they're going to reveal to you a secret that they've been keeping that has to do with their emotions, and this is going to cause a major shift between you and this person's relationship. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Ooh, that just fell down. 1 second. So I feel like with the Six of Swords to the Seven of Swords being here, yeah, you guys have to go through an introspection stage. Like, you cannot avoid looking within yourself. Yes, it's going to be conflicting. Yes, it's going to be causing, possibly inner conflict. But with the Seven of Swords, I see the energy of you deceiving yourself. This is not even someone deceiving you. It's you deceiving yourself in some type of way. You also have some sort of toxicities that you need to release, not only when it comes to this King of Wands, but individually on your own. So some of you may have addictions where you either smoke too much, you drink too much, you do anything excessively. You could even eat too much sweets, and that would be, some type of devil energy. So you need to kind of work on the codependencies that you may have, because I feel like some of you keep people around that may not even have the best of intentions, simply because you don't want to feel alone, or you just like having, multiple people around you to feel secure or have some type of support. The Ten of Swords is here to let me know that with the Seven of Cups, you're going to have options like we mentioned earlier, but these options, only one of them is going to bring you the success that you're looking for. So you have to be careful when you have a lot of opportunities available to you. If you're single and let's say you're dating and you have multiple people that you are interacting with, you really need to start narrowing down, pros and cons of dealing with each person, because I feel like most of these people are just here to either use you, they have something that they're gaining from you, and so there's something that you need to take a look at when it comes to that. Some of you may also be feeling confused. I feel like there's an issue here where this King of Wands may already have someone that they're connected to. So if they're not in a stable relationship, I feel like they have someone that they've been interacting with for some time. And this is why I was feeling that energy of someone who has this constant wandering eye, because despite the fact that they may have someone that's attached to them, this person continues to interact with you. They may even propose, relationship, maybe even marriage. But be careful with this King of Wands, because they know how to talk the talk, but they cannot walk the walk. And you are also being asked to chase after your dreams, your creativity, chase after the things that make you feel whole, chase after the things that light up your soul. And with the Hierophant, there's also an issue with contracts. So if you can avoid getting into major contracts for just the next couple of weeks, I would do so. And if you have no other choice but to, buy a new car, get into a lease, anything like that, be sure to read the fine print, because there's some things that you could miss that could potentially end up affecting your pockets in the future. Five of Pentacles is here twice. So I feel like my Virgos could be feeling left out in the cold, maybe even feeling lonely. Five of Pentacles is the energy of feeling pushed out, unappreciated, taken for granted. So people around you may not be treating you the way that you feel you deserve. And this is also causing you some inner turmoil. But I feel like this is meant to push you more towards an introspective stage so you can take a look at yourself. They're going to trigger you into withdrawing so that you can look inside you to see, you know, what do I need to fix within myself. Like, feeling insecure like this is usually a sign that you have some healing to do. While some of you, I feel, have been pushed out by someone that you had a lot of hope in. It could even be a friend. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. Some of you, this King of Wands has deceived you or lied to you because of the fact that they did already have someone that was tied to them. That's where the toxicity comes in, because it's aligned with this King of Wands. So you have to use your discernment. If your intuition has been telling you something is off, or if you have someone that you're interested in and they just have this constant push and pull with you where 1 second they're into you, they're constantly texting, calling you, and then there's like a drought all of a sudden, it's because this person has someone already that they're connected to, and they come to you either when they're having problems or, you know, when this person's not aware. Why is the Two of Wands here? Because of the Six of Swords. If you're not thinking about moving, I feel like you need to adopt new habits that can help you move to a calmer place. Some of you, these headaches are tied to your eating habits as well as your environment. So there could be someone here that's on the West Coast, because I do see a lot of smog and smoke. So be careful if that is you. I know there's not really much that you can do for environmental issues like that, but you can take some precautions to just kind of avoid more damage. Because someone here is like sensitive to nature and the things that are going on around you. And it makes sense because you are a Virgo, you're an earth sign. So you tend to be a little bit more sensitive when it comes to, you know, ozone layer, air quality, things like that. With the Page of Cups, someone here also has a child. Maybe there's a pregnancy that's in store for you in the future. If you don't have any children, I do see an apology here that's required either from you to someone else or from someone else to you because of the fact that they treated you unfairly. So someone here was pushed out of some type of dynamic. Someone here either left you out in the cold, and this person is going to come in at some time to give you this apology that you're looking for, or, you know, it's just the energy of a child being conceived. So you have to kind of take the message as it resonates with you. Best advice for my Virgos: miracle healing, inner power, and happily ever after. So despite the fact that things may not be going the way that you expect, even if you feel like, you know, the odds are against your favor, with happily ever after, you will be getting your wishes granted. Yes, it is going to take some time. Before that happens, what the universe wants you to do is to find your inner power, which is where the Strength card comes in, where we were talking about that you need to look within for the strength that you're looking for. You cannot rely on other people because people will disappoint you. But when it comes to you, you have control over yourself. We also have miracle healing. So if you've been having any issues, especially in regards to health, you can expect some type of positive change when it comes to that. So even if you've been going through something emotionally, I feel like you have your guides with you, so you're not alone, despite how alone you may feel. It's just a matter of you trusting that everything is going to work out the way that it should, and not relying on anybody for that support other than yourself, because I do feel like you have a lot of people that have disappointed you within this month, people that, you know, you expected to be there for you, but, you know, they're kind of nowhere to be seen. So that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.